Hi, what here, and welcome back to Football Manager, where we are about to see out the year of 2024. That's taking place in the Championship, where Blyth currently occupy 17th spot, 6 points clear of relegation on 25 points. 23 games is the exact halfway point, so it looks like we're on target for 50, which theoretically should be safe, although 53 did go down the previous year. Next up we have, we do have a game in hand against other teams, but that game in hand is against Brighton, so aka 0 points. Our next game is at home to Palace. We did draw ones each at Palace earlier, a little earlier in the season, but we were behind and probably quite convincingly beaten, even though we ended up with a point. Following that, we hit the turn of the year, and our New Year's Day fixture is away at Bristol City, who find themselves in 7th spot. So two really tough games coming up ahead of the FA Cup third round against Millwall. We really need to start getting some points together, because in the last 10 outings, we've only managed 1 win and 3 draws. So 6 points in 10 games is good enough form for relegation. So let's crack on. We do have reinforcements joining on the 1st in Phil Barlow, Marvin Weiss and Felice D'Amico. I would imagine, if he's Italian, that's what we're going with. Now, we're not playing Palace. That game is also being postponed. So we now have 2 games in hand on the majority of the league. And we will just go straight through to 2025. Hopefully results will go our way, although they haven't. Some teams have managed to win. Portsmouth got a point. Swansea won against Sunderland. Not necessarily a good thing. It closes the gap a little, but I suppose it roots Sunderland further into the mire. Luton Town got hammered 4-0 by Brewster. He scored 4 for Stoke. Ryan Brewster. It's not a bad way to hit double figures for the season. So yes, we're now only 5 points clear of relegation. We do have 2 games in hand, but both of them are very, very tough. Training schedule. Okay, we'll crack on with that. I suppose the only good thing is that those games have been postponed to the point where we will have our reinforcements. Charlton 4-0 against Brighton. Wow, that's a big way for one of the top clubs to lose. Especially against Charlton, who are rising to mid-table now. And they were down to 10 men. Already 1-0 down at that point. People in for Coney de Winter, who is available on a free, but won't talk to us because we didn't offer enough money the first time around. I did actually want to go and look at, I did look at the shortlisted players here. Haven't actually offered any contracts, and then I haven't offered anything here. So I'm just going to stick a quick pause in here, saying as we don't have that game against Palace. I was going to do this after the Palace game, but I'll do it now instead. In that I'm going to look at signing up the players that we want to retain. Okay, so neither Bayer or Rocchi will talk to us because I want to wait until later in the contract. Coney de Winter won't talk to us because we didn't offer him enough money, or we weren't willing to offer him the money he wanted, I should say. Here we've extended some contracts and we've offered new contracts where we needed to, so we'll get a notification about those contract extensions. But yes, effectively everyone that we wanted has signed up, which is all of them, I think. Ooh, 3 transfers. Loan offers made for Blyth Romero, right? Okay, because we now don't need him. with this other lad coming in. So they're all offering to basically pay his wages. He's willing to talk to all of them. Argentine second, and the finances are okay. Same and same. I wonder if we go here. Yeah, they're not allowing us to do any negotiation. And we don't care really whether he plays or not. Let's just check that. They wait till the end of the season, right? Okay, excellent. So we can get him off our wage bill, which would be nice. Stewart is on target again. Nine goals and 16 league starts for him in League 2 for a struggling side. C is ready to cut inside. Here we go. Here's all the extensions. 1 year for Steve Wright, 2 years for Sewell, Furness, Peters, Hilton and Reed. If we then go back down here, oh, it doesn't update it. It's a shame. Scouting meeting. Andres Jungdahl. Pretty good. Compare with Tom Scott. Better. Not as good at kicking or handling. Passing. Reflexes aren't quite as good either. Otherwise a good prospect, I would say. Probably can. Okay. Sanders and Hume recommends in the middle as we go away to Bristol in a very, very tough game. But we can tick over into no, we can't, because we've got to do a press conference. So he wants a loan move. Seems rather strange. So we try to put him on loan, and then he wants to on loan. Right, never mind. Attend press conference. Defensive approach. Not sure if that's such a plan. Can't ask for anything more than the best. Michael O'Neill's the newly appointed manager. To take advantage of their fragility. Mbappe named player of the year. Shall I buy him? Should I buy him? Yeah, maybe a bit cheap for me. $500,000 a week, barely a 41-week salary. Oh, yeah, and his team talk. And it's a new year and a new time for positive beginnings. Start of transfer window. Attempt to avoid relegation. Avoid relegation. Avoid relegation battle. Mid-table. Wow. I think we'll just stick with that. Got some early points on the board, but they've dried up lately, so I don't want to overcommit. 3 new signings confirmed. So, who is the... hang on a sec. For a total of just under 900 grand. Alright, welcome new signings. Ogalumba can welcome to Amico. Done. Right, Phillips can welcome Vice. And Barlow. There we go. Right, so who we're going to look at first? We'll look at the Amico first, because I think he's on a B-. Comes in valued at 600 grand. Huge potential though for the 24-year-old. Roll on that. Phil Barlow is next. He comes in valued at 375. With our new first choice keeper. 7.5 million release clause. And Vice comes in as a B, but only valued at 225. It's a bit of a strange one. And I'm in. Right, so what the value at 6, just under a million, 1.2 million. Okay, squad registration, 1, 2, 3, nice and easy to do. Squad numbers. There we go. Ross County have signed Daniels and Cavallo. Lots of games coming up. including the FA Cup third round. Goal of the month, Capani. How's that not won it? Let's have a look at the goals here. Absolutely unreal goal from Capani. So this is third place. Supernio over halfway. It's alright. No one really gets the errand. Here's Capani. I think he turns the defender as well though, doesn't he? Yeah, he beats the defender there to the ball. And lashes it. Oh, that's better. And then the winner Bennett, crosses it. Oh, that is special. I'll give him that. How have I made money this month? Unless I'm in the month of December. There we go. Okay, no comments about the signings or sales we've just made, which is a bit strange. Vice got a C plus off them, a C minus for the Amico. Phil Barlow happy with the release fee. Selling him, right, okay. Squad dynamics updates. Here's the squad. Martin Weiss is wanted, so is Usafage. Usafage is wanted by Millwall. Optional future fee of $1 million, and can't do the other. Can't play cup matches. Okay. Here we go, and we're going to drop those two deep. I'm going to bring Rossiter in for Bove. He's going to play as an anchor man. And we're going to bring Hugh in for Sanders. Hugh's going to play as a register. Okay, so where are my new signings? Paul was ready to go. Get in there. Amico's not far off ready, and Vice isn't far off ready. so Rice needs to be on the bench. As does D'Amico. McGlaw off. For him. Okay. Okay. All the new signings are in the side. Is he better as a sweeper keeper or a goalkeeper? Right, we'll just go as goalkeeper. He does have a tendency to punch, this lad, so we'll just have to see how it goes. That's the other formation I have. Interesting to see how that goes. Right, so Barlow's in goal, who I may on occasion call Darlow as a Newcastle fan. We do currently have I think we've still got a keeper called Darlow. Right, Phillips crosses. Beans on it, but headed thunderously clear by the defender. I think we are going to go cautious in this game as well. We might be 1-0 down before the end of the first minute. Here's Davis. Right, Phillips back with him. Manziarlo crosses. And there you go. 1-0 before the end of the first minute. God, I hate being right. Dropped down to 20th. Wow. 22nd goes down. Sunderland must be 21st. So a bit precarious now. Zanella goes off injured. Foot injury. The Gumbo will come on. Not a natural replacement, but not far off. In fact, he may actually be more. No, it's about the same actually. No, it's not. Okay, we'll continue. Throw in a Gumbo to Hume. A Gumbo gets it back. Palace go 2-0 up against Portsmouth. That helps us. A Gumbo to Hume. Hume drives forward. He's got Wright Phillips outside him, who he uses. It's a wonderfully weighted ball. He brings it back to Hume. He's got Dacosta back to Hume. Hume strikes away by Moore. Manvalian to Rossiter. Manvalian finds Wright Phillips. He's got Dacosta. Dacosta chance to cross into the corner. 25 minutes gone. Capani to take the corner. Easily dealt with by Regulus. Colquitt with a dangerous free kick, floated in, a Gumbo clears, and Regulus puts it over the bar. Brighton beating Sunderland 1-0, that helps us as well. So Charlton beating Forest. Charlton are on a good run of form at the moment. A Gumbo to Hume. Inside to Rossiter to Manvalian. To Wright Phillips. Manvalian finds Capani. Capani pulls it back to Hume. Finds Manvalian, who hits the defender. And here comes Colquitt. He's given it Abu Khal, who can't beat Darlow. Dangerous free kick, Colkett. Headed over. 1 minute left, and that's half time. So the better team's winning, but we're not massively out of it. Luton are winning 2-0 against QPR. Everyone seems to be getting points at the moment except us. Hopefully it's just a bad run of form. Gumbo picks up a yellow. Capani and Rocchi not having the greatest game, so I think we're going to bring off Rocchi for Vice. I'll give him 10 minutes there. Regulus hits the wall. Right Phillips to cross. It does. Walcott's free header and he puts it over the top. They're the sort of chances we can't be letting go. Sanderson to Walcott. Back to Sanderson. Back to Walcott. One of the best passing sequences we've had. Back to Walcott. And he finds Capani down the left. He's able to run. Gives it back to a Gumbo inside to Hume. Hume finds Rossiter. Distributes wide on the right for Wright Phillips. He's got Dacosta who's able to get a ball in. He does. Away by low. Wright Phillips again. Dacosta crosses. Vice. Hits it. Oh, saved on the line by Bentley, sorry, the goalkeeper. Capani thought he'd equalised. Now has a cross straight at Moore. Can't beat the first man again. Capani not having the greatest game, but Manvelian is going to make way for Amanda Broha. And that's all we can do. We can't bring D'Amico on. So we'll just go with that for now. Rossiter to Hume to Rossiter. And the 1-2s are lovely, guys. Capani in the box. Crosses, hits his man, Traore. Masengo gives it to Wright Phillips on the edge of the area and he's volleyed over the bar. What an opportunity that was. Bentley to Low. Right, we're going to make sure we're preventing that distribution. We are putting pressure on them now. Let's not distribute anywhere in particular, but we will treat long kicks. And okay, so Low to Moore. 12 minutes to go. We have come back into this. Dacosta. Hume finds Capani. If he cuts inside, he could hit one. But another ball ends up with a Gumbo on the left, trying to cross it, hits the defender. And Abu Khal brings it away. Oh, someone dives in. The striker straight in Barlow, who clutches onto it. Bentley, short to low. Regulus to Harbour. Trying to play this out. Swansea go 2-0 up against Birmingham now. 5 minutes left. Patient build up here by Bristol. Semenyo. Gonzalo is in and saved by Barlow. Four minutes to go. Wide by Harbour. Rossiter goes to Carolero and Hume to Metzala, and then attack duty. Pro is going to attack as well. Gotta get a goal. 1 minute left. Don't think there's going to be enough time. But here goes 3 minutes of injury time. Right Phillips to Vice. To right Phillips. Vice is in. Hits the defender. Crossed in. And away by Bristol. Rossiter picks it up just inside the opposition half. A Gumbo down the left. Can he deal? He does. But it's straight at Lowe, who thumps it clear. Bristol attack with just over a minute of injury time remaining and get a corner, which will allow them to waste enough time, you would think, to hold on to the win. Colquitt crosses Sanderson and over the top by whoever it was. Final seconds of the game. Bristol have it, and that will be full time. Better team edged it, I would say. I mean, to concede in the first minute is never good. They probably edged it very, very slightly, which is a lot better than it could have been. And we move on looking at the FA Cup to be the change of fortune for us. We're still 5 points clear for relegation, with Swansea winning. They go level on points with Portsmouth, who obviously lost. They did 3-0 to Palace. Luton won, but can only improve to 18 points. Sunderland stay on 21, having been beaten by Kelechi Iheanacho of Brighton. We need to start putting some wins together. Spartans are defeated. Zanella is out for 3 to 4 weeks, according to this. Debut. Okay. I think they were lucky. No comment. Can't fault the application shown by my players. Yeah, you come with the expectation. When you enter in the tape market for the right player. Martin Dubravka goes to Stana for 33 grand. No offers for Isofage. Playing loan wage. Okay, we can talk about our new signings. Delighted to welcome them to the club. I'm really focused on him. Suggesting we play Scott instead of Barlow. Stephen Short. Birmingham would you consider bringing in any fresh player? One or two changes. Not going to make predictions. Go. Barrett signs a new deal. There's Robertson, Stewart and CJ. Oh, and the tactical brief. The Reavers back in training. And that is that. So, FA Cup third round up next. Hopefully get back to winning ways ahead of a midweek fixture against third placed Brighton, who must have had a couple of slips lately because we were first when we were originally meant to play them. We need to try and get some points on the board. It's hard to see where they're going to come from. You know, Crystal Palace at home. It follows the Hull away game, but then we've got a game at home to Birmingham, and maybe that's our best chance of some points. Yeah, but next up, Millwall in the FA Cup, followed by Brighton. Hope to see you for that one. Till next time, stay safe. Bye bye.